What do you want me to edit out? Someone wanted me to edit something out. Also, we need to do an open with...
right.
With, what's his name? That dude right there. Really? Really? Really?
Really?
Really? You can't just get the ISS to L1. You can't just fire thrusters.
I know how you do it. You get a genie. The genie comes in.
Lifts it and drops it in L1. Yeah. All right. What am I going to do? I'm going to do... oh, Mike, you'll start off and say SpaceX coming up, SpaceX pad abort. And I'm going to say long duration engine test.
Are you going to say it in that voice too? Please say you're going to say it in that voice.
Oh, just the dutta delay? No, you know, so the thing with the live shows is... All right, well, let's do this open and then I'll tell you. All right, so I'm going to say... What did you say? I was listening to you.
Yeah, I know.
I heard in my head.
What am I saying?
I don't know.
I'm saying coming up, SpaceX pad abort test.
And then I say, and then you say.
No, I thought that's what I said.
I'm super confused right now. You say, oh, you only had one story, so you're doing it. Messenger hugs Mercury?
And we sent a message to Mercury.
We sent a message to Mercury. Yes, that's brilliant. And then I'm gonna. What? Did you have a good one for me?
And Mercury's never gonna mess with us now.
I thought you were gonna say long duration burn.
Oh, you're gonna say short duration burn. I'll say long duration burn.
Sure.
Is that not as clever as something? You got a better one?
I don't care. It doesn't. Sure.
I don't care. All right, ready? Let's do this thing. Number one, do it.
Coming up, SpaceX pad abort test.
No, you're supposed to say short. Jesus, we just went over this, Mike.
He wasn't listening. All he heard was.
All he heard was.
Mike does short duration burn. Ben does long duration burn. And Carrie Ann says that we give Mercury a burn.
A hickey? A burn?
A burn? Good. Never mind. Bad idea. Bad data.
Bad data. But data, this is why we can't have nice things.
That is the
Data is the nice thing. All right. Number two. There we go.
Coming up, a short duration burn.
Followed by a long duration burn.
And a really long burn that sent a message to Mercury.
And then this one's gonna email. I don't know.
Where are you going with this, Ben?
I don't know.
Show.
This one does an interview with a miniature Stoj. Right? All right.
Yeah.
This is number 3. Take it away, Mike.
Coming up, a short duration burn.
Then we follow that up with a long duration burn.
And a really old burn that sent a message to Mercury.
Then this one, I don't even know what that means.
What?
But
It's 1 year and 4 years?
This one then interviews a miniature Stoj. Stay tuned. Tomorrow.
Now we can't use it.
Oh, I was so close. Tomorrow. What the hell is tomorrow?
I don't know, but we're going to do this live.
We'll do it live.
Not even a little.
Hang on, I just need to something. Number 8. Ready, go. Take 8.
Coming up, a short duration burn.
Followed by a long duration burn.
And an old burn for Mercury.
I don't even know what that means. And then this one is going to do an interview with a miniature Stoj. Stay tuned. Tomorrow begins right now. A miniature Stoj.
Show. Good stuff.
Mike, we're going to hang up on you unless there's anything you need.
I don't think so. Just good show. And Lisa, if you're still watching, very good show. Good job.
Yeah, all right, cool.
I will see you guys next time.
Mike, I'm thinking of doing that space news change this week. But I'm going to have you continue to chew, which is, I know, not the plan. But I don't know. Do you have a second to talk this through? Because
yeah, sure.
I'm going to talk it through in front of the community.
I was going to say, talk it through on air?
So here's the thought. In the live shows, the interview makes the most sense to me because I want to be able to interact with the chat room, and we can't really interact with them during news because why, right? So, I mean, news is news. So it makes sense to extract that and make it its own kind of like 15-minute long-form space pod every Friday or whatever it is. However, we have so much fun during Space News. That's like a really fun part of the show. And I don't want to take that away. So maybe we don't.
It's nice to have the interaction with other people besides just the person that we're interviewing, right?
Yeah. Is taking Space News out of the live show a mistake? All right, Internet, I'm asking you right now. So that's my thought process, is that by taking the Space News out and making it its own long-form 15-minute show on Fridays, it wouldn't be live, it'd be on demand. Mike would do them. We could even do pre-recorded things that we send to Mike, blah, blah, blah. Then you'd have just a specific 15-minute show that gives you all your Space News stuff.
Okay, guys, don't just say yes or no. Yeah, be specific and say, keep the Space News in the show or take Space News out of the show.
Yeah. So remember, there's delay. So I ask you a question, I don't know what
And
I'm
then he
actually
doesn't
asking.
remember what the answer.
Right.
Yeah.
So are we answer with keep Space News in the live show, take Space News out? Which do you prefer?
I think there's a certain bit of chemistry that the news segment adds to the show.
I
Yeah,
agree
that's
with
what I'm
that,
saying.
and that's why I'm concerned about taking it out because there's something there's something magical that will be missing when it's on demand only. But by taking it out, you have immediate access to just that section of the show.
Twicket has an interesting idea, but I don't know that it would work. It says, record during the live show, post separately on Monday. I think the problem with that mostly is that if something happens over the weekend, now the Monday pod is old already. You know what I mean?
And I would want to keep it open for something new if something had happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maybe we can still do both. I mean, especially lately, there's been a lot going on, and maybe this wouldn't work whenever there's kind of a slow period for launches and stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff to talk about that we could still do in news segments, and then the stuff that maybe we wanted to talk about but didn't get a chance to, we could still do, and that way you have a reason to watch both.
So Thomas C. brings up a good point, which is keep Space News in the show or have a really good alternative. Interview and comments are not really enough. And I think I agree with that. A 3-segment show seems to be the magic number
really
for us.
works,
It
yeah.
really works for us. So I don't know what that other segment would be. All right, so Space Mike, cancel that. I think I'm wrong in trying to rip the Space News out of the live show.
I agree.
For now, I agree. Until some other idea comes up, we can play with
Yeah,
that.
Cressa says if or when you have no live show, maybe flip the news over to the space pods. Yeah, I think there's a lot of different options there.
Actually, that's a great idea. The week that
when
we're
we-
off air, Mike, you should do a 15-minute news segment so that people aren't missing their news. So just do
That is a good idea.
that. Yeah, that's a really great idea.
And then there's other times when you have Dave Maston on and he talks for an hour and then the entire show's 3 hours long because we had so much space. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe make those decisions on the fly.
All right, here's what I think. I think we're gonna. Someone else brought this up. I think it was Twicked. This is the wrong place to discuss this. So I'm gonna open up. Someone should open up a Reddit post, and we should discuss this in the Reddit post, which. I think the show needs to be 3 segments long. So if we do rip Space News out of the live show, what do we replace it with? Because I think there does need to be something there. And it needs to be fun and dynamic and not super serious, right? The Space News, ironically, is super serious, but and maybe that's why it works so well, is because we take a
Non-serious approach to it.
I don't want to say a childish approach, but a lighthearted approach
Right.
to it, right?
You bring levity to the news.
Yeah, I mean, we're not super space is serious business and we should take it seriously. I mean, we have fun with it. This is fun stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we should open up a Reddit post. I'm curious to know what you guys think because I do value your opinion.
Adrian C., we did talk about it, not this last show, but I think the one before it, and then we'll continue to update, yes.
What's the talk about?
It's
What?
our New Horizons approach to Pluto.
Oh, right, yeah. All right, Mike, we're done with you. Let's bring back miniature Stoj.
All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later.
Great, thank you, Mike. I can hear the Skype TX Box fans go, pew. I love. This is one of the better purchases that we've made. It costs twice as much as I wanted it to.
God, yeah.
It's so expensive.
That's
but
why this thing is sitting on a table covered in a curtain.
yeah, we need to. Hey, miniature Stoj.
Hello.
Also, I forgot to bring this up. How did he pronounce? Say antenna for me.
No, Mike is gone. It
No,
wasn't him, it was
I know.
Mike.
Say antenna for me. I just want to see.
Antenna.
Antenna?
Yeah, antenna.
Right, it's just Mike.
And
Okay.
It's the way
Antenna.
it's that's the way it's written. I was like, maybe
Antennae?
Well, because that's the other thing, right? Because sometimes people at work will say caramel and others will say caramel. And
I've
and
never
they're like,
heard of
and I'm not really sure how to say it because, I've always heard it caramel and caramel.
if
I'm like,
he's
there's
still
two A's in it, caramel. And then Mike goes around saying antenna. And I was like, I don't understand where it's not Santana. There's an E right there.
If
It's
he's still
spelled
watching,
antenna.
he's turning beet red right now.
He is.
We are ruthless.
We are, but I mean that's out of love though, because if we didn't like you, we wouldn't give you the airtime. To
So-
be quite honest.
It is 8 o'clock in the morning where you're at right now, right?
Yes. Nearly 20 past 8, yeah.
20 past
Don't forget
8.
to call your mother. By the way.
And you do. Oh, it's Mother's Day. Is it Mother's Day? Is that a worldwide holiday?
Yeah, it's Mother's Day today.
Oh. Happy Mother's Day. Did we send our Mother's Day presents?
No.
Whoops.
I don't have a Mother's Day present for my mum yet. I have to go after this and
So
get
you
one.
can do that. Our mother is 3,000 miles away. Is it 3,000 miles?
One of them's watching and knows already that
Oh
she's not
my
getting
g-
anything for tomorrow.
The
other one
we
already
bought it.
knew we weren't
Should we
getting
bring it on the
anything
show and
tomorrow.
show her before we?
No,
Why?
bad Benny.
I'm a terrible son.
I'm sorry, Mom Dog.
I'm both their
so
favorite
sorry.
son and their most terrible son.
And their worst. Yeah.
at
How
the
that
same
works,
time.
I'll never know.
I was going to ask you more questions, but I've since forgotten. Let me go back into my questions room.
Oh,
Oh, how are you liking the space pods? Are they treating you all right? So I'm gonna before you answer that, because I just asked you a question, I'm not going to give you an opportunity to answer. I did want to say, well, at least I'm honest about it. I did want to say, Lisa started with no video editing experience whatsoever, and then we were like, okay, that's fine, we'll teach you. And for the most part, on her own, we gave her a copy of Creative Cloud. We said, go figure this out, and she totally did. And so the latest Lisa episodes have miniature Stoges. Have been 100, I like saying miniature Stoj. I don't know why. I know it's mini Stoj, but miniature Stoj is funnier. Have been 100% edited by her. So all she does is send them to us, and we just post them on the YouTube channel. It's freaking fantastic. Kudos, high five, right? Screen high five. There you go. Boom, just like that. We know, we got it. We did it. That's like a face five right there. Face five.
You're welcome, Lisa. Good heavens.
My stupid eyebrows. So, how are the space pods been treating you?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, I usually go into the lab on weekends and try and record them. So, I mean, I'm pretty busy at the moment because I have to write my thesis about my project, and that's due like on the 27th of May. And I haven't really done much of that, so I need to hurry up and write that. But yeah, but I'm finding time. Yeah, so I usually do it on weekends.
How long are they taking you?
It probably takes me a couple of nights during the week to like do my research and try and like write up a bit of a script, and then it used to take me ages to record, but lately like I've just been able to like smash them out in a couple of takes, which is really awesome.
Yeah, you
it's
can
cool.
tell because the
Actually-
editing is like there's a lot less editing, and you're like I said, you're making really great eye contact with the camera, so it looks like you've got whatever you're saying down and not having to stop and like refer to anything. It's been really great.
In my last one, the one where I had the can of soda and the ice cream,
Yeah.
I only had one can of Coke. So with the shot where I like opened the Coke, I had to get that right the first time because otherwise, like I would just be like, oh, here's a can of Coke that I already
Right.
opened.
We'll fix it live.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, you do a great job. You've been doing fantastic. You've been a fantastic, I'm just going to use the word fantastic a lot, apparently. Addition to the team, it's been a lot of fun. I have personally learned stuff from your space pods, which is why I like the way we're doing our space pods, because I'm learning stuff, and I am brilliant. So the fact that I'm learning something is impressive. I'm also very humble, by the way. Yeah, I think they're really great, and you can tell you're spending a bit of time on them, and we really appreciate the time and effort you're putting into them. And I'm glad you're able to come on the live show today, so people can get a better understanding of who you are and make a better connection to you as a person, not just a talking head on the screen. There you go. There was no question
I'm glad that I was on today. Like, it's kind of cool when there's this like show you watch for ages and then like next minute you're actually on it. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you're doing. I think it's really cool that you're trying to get other women excited in STEM, science, technology. It's after dark. I don't have to do the acronym thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're seeing After Dark, you know what STEM is.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that you're trying to get other women excited in STEM, and I think that's something that we need because I think it was Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson or someone like that or Bill Nye, I don't remember, basically who takes issue with, and I agree with the idea that we're taking half of our intellect and just getting rid of it by not having them, having women or whatever in, minorities in these STEM fields, and that's a really bad way of doing that. And so, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's important. It's good work you're doing.
Yeah, that's actually cool that you mentioned that, inspiring girls to do science and whatnot, because I actually just got a job in the US, which I start in June at a summer camp. It's a Girl Scout summer camp, and I'll be teaching science there, cool science, like science experiments and some astronomy type stuff as well. So hopefully that will inspire the girls at that camp to enjoy science a little bit more.
Congratulations, that is amazing.
That's
That
very
is
cool.
awesome. Where is the camp at? What is it like?
It's in Pennsylvania.
Okay, I'm sorry, but all right, that's very cool.
Wait, where in Pennsylvania?
Near a town called Scranton.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah,
okay.
sure.
I lived in
Yeah.
a very small town called Stroudsburg in Pennsylvania for about 3 years, so I have a little bit of familiarity. Yeah, Scranton's actually not that. I mean, it's small, but it's not tiny by any means.
All right, cool. I actually have
All right, great,
haven't
thanks
looked
for
up
that.
Well, I'm just saying, you're not going to be like in the middle of nowhere, I guess.
She's from the middle of nowhere.
Well, I know, but when you go somewhere else, like a whole nother country, you don't want to be in the middle of nowhere, that country.
All right, that's fair.
Like,
Are you going to do anything else in the U.S. while you're here? You're going to come out to Los Angeles and look at SpaceX? You're going to go down to Cape Canaveral, watch a launch, stuff like that?
Yeah, well, hopefully, after I finish, it's only a 3-month job. So after that, I'm going to take a month to just explore and maybe come visit you guys. I don't know.
Absolutely,
Surprise.
heck
We,
yeah.
just knock on our door one night. We open, what are you doing here? There's a miniature Stoj at the door.
You can do that.
There's a closet she can sleep in.
There is a closet
There
you
are
can sleep
tons
in.
of closets here. It's amazing. There's way too much closet space. If you are ever in the Los Angeles area, or if you're close, we will find a way to get you here. Because you're a dirty foreigner, we have to do some stuff. But we should be able to get you a tour of SpaceX's galactic headquarters, where they design, produce, and build all the rockets and spacecrafts, which is pretty cool.
See, she's going to be up here, and I was down here.
That'd be awesome.
Middle of nowhere. And then also, while you're here, we have to bring you to Disneyland because it is required. It is required that all
Foreigners have
all
to go
foreigners
to
go to
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Have you ever been to Disneyland or Disney World before? Your
No, I haven't.
We have done this before to foreigners who have
It was
never
a
been.
Kiwi
It was
last
a Kiwi,
time.
and his brain exploded. It was the best moment ever.
Literally
And
had you link arms and be like, no, we need to keep walking, or
walked-
the parade
he
will run
walked
us
under
over.
the main area, and then Disneyland kind of has this moment, and he just stopped.
Stopped, poor
and
thing.
he couldn't take it in. He's like, oh my god, it was amazing.
It was
So
awesome.
We're going to do that for you as well. You need to stuff and things. You need to come to
Yay!
this side of the country.
I will.
Cool.
I will.
We should have some GoPros and make that a space pod.
That is a great idea. That is cool.
Like on selfie sticks.
What do you do for
Yes.
fun?
I was always walking
No.
around with a selfie stick.
God, I hate those things. What do you do for fun?
Fun?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, I used to play piano a little bit,
Oh, me too.
but I kind of stopped that now that I have to, write a thesis.
What's your thesis on? Did you tell us? I forgot?
Oh, so the exact title I think would be maybe The Energetics of House Mice Under Varying Levels of Predation Risk.
I know what those words individually mean,
I don't know what most of those words individually
but I don't
mean.
know what they mean combined into that one sentence.
Yeah.
What's your 30-second overview of what that actually means?
Okay, so mice can save energy by lowering their body temperature relative to outside air, which is what we call torpor, which is like daily hibernation. And so we think that if the mice are really scared, such as like if they think that a predator is going to eat them, like maybe there's nowhere for the mice to hide, they get really scared, we think that they're going to use torpor or hibernation more so that they don't have to go out and eat as much food because they're already saving energy from using hibernation.
So the correct title for your thesis is How Snuggle Time
Saves lives.
Saves Lives. Yes! How Snuggle Time Saves Lives. That's fantastic. You're welcome for the better title. You've started, I assume, at least a little bit?
Sort of, yeah.
You've got a title?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. What else have we got? I'm looking for additional questions.
Yeah, she sits down every night at her computer to write, and she just has a blank screen thinking of nothing but space pods. That's what it is.
That's actually what I do. I have my Word document up with my like results section, and then I have another document up with like research for this week's space pod, and like I do no work on the thesis, and I just end up writing my space pod script.
I feel bad.
I was just going to say, space pods are ruining her life right
wait,
now.
wait. No, you just need to make a space pod about your thesis, and then you're set.
This could be arranged.
I'm okay with that. So for those who don't know, I give them total and complete creative range. They can make space pods about anything they want. All correspondents, the miniature humans. I don't know.
Four is they.
Who?
Four is they.
They.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Is it four? It's Ariel,
is.
Lisa, Mike,
Jared.
Holy balls! It's four.
Yeah.
That's a they.
That is a they.
And we're exactly split 50-50.
No, we're not.
No, Dada. You forgot about Dada. He makes it
What do you mean, no, we're not?
3 to 4.
Dada's
There's two women space pods, 2 male space pods, and then Ben and I. You're right. Ben's a
And-
girl. I forgot.
Plus Data.
But
Plus
but Dada.
Dada doesn't
Dada's
make
more
space
like
pods.
But Dada doesn't make space pods and does.
But that is part of the TMRO team, and
we were talking
Yeah.
about the
But
space
the
potters.
team
Okay,
is
yes.
an odd number of people.
The
Yes.
potters.
So, and I'm kind of feminish. So I mean, that
I'm kind of feminist too. So then
There you
the
go.
two of
So
us
it's a
were
perfect even.
we're just half of.
I'm only a
Yeah,
little
never mind.
feminish, so I mean, I guess somewhere in there it all equals out.
We're gonna need a more complex calculation for
Yeah,
this.
we are.
We are. I actually am looking on bringing in an. Oh yeah, what's the poster? Yeah.
So this is a painting that my friend's mom actually made, and so it's like some sort of planet with things flying into it, like kind of.
Don't be on that planet.
It looks like
Yeah.
Age of Ultron.
It does look a little bit like
So-
Age of Ultron. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, she made it herself.
As
So
we
I
turn
think
around
that's
to
pretty
see it,
cool.
'cause
So it's a one of a
bigger
kind.
through.
Is it signed?
No, it's not. No. No.
She needs to
Nothing
get on
written
that.
on it.
Yeah, she should
Yeah.
sign it. It's really cool. I'd be willing to bet if she made more of stuff like that, especially if it was one of a kind, we could sell it in the Tomorrow store.
Oh, there's a second one, but it's in my hallway. I'd have to go and grab it.
Internet, do you want to trouble her to go and grab another photo?
That's
Or
a silly
picture?
question that you're asking the internet. Of course they do.
Okay, all right, I'll grab it. Oh, whoops, I should have done that.
Now I can hear myself. Echo. Oh, well, that's not. That delay is not too terrible.
It's really not.
Wow. Aw. Now I can't hear myself anymore.
Do you read me, World of Tomorrow?
That was really fast.
Yeah.
All right.
We have this one.
Oh, wow.
So that's like,
She's got a thing for blowing up planets.
Yeah, dude. Destruction.
That was Alderaan.
and like there's a planet over there and something rock thing there and it's all blown up.
I would be
cool,
willing
though.
to bet if she wanted to sell those, we would have a willing audience to buy them from her. I don't know what she would want to sell them for. Not those specific photos, but I'm saying if she wanted to make more. I keep calling them photos. I don't know why. Paintings. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let her know.
Yeah, let her know. We're opening up a Tomorrow store, so if she wants, we'll just call them I'll ask the community right now if you could get a custom painted space thing, probably of a planet being battered by asteroids. I'm just going to throw that out there. Seems to be a theme. Would you want it, and then how much would you be willing to pay for it, not including shipping and handling? Vax says he'd buy prints of those, but would you buy prints, or would you want your own one-of-a-kind thing? Limited edition prints, signed. Yeah, they need to be signed. That's the other thing. So bring it up. She may not want to do it, but if she's interested, it might be cool. Also, the TMRO store, I had a call with my legal team. And
Anti-Stoj paintings.
Anti-Stoj paintings. That's awesome. Yeah, $50 US seems to be about the current number. So don't know if she's interested, but there you go.
Wow, yeah, okay, I'll tell her.
Cool. She'd be like, $50? That's worth...
$350.
That's about $350.
That would convert to a lot more in Australian dollars.
Yeah, I don't know what the conversion rate is. All right. Oh, ETA in the store. That's a question for me. So the store is done. Everything is done from a technical standpoint. The only thing we're waiting on is being able to. I'm not allowed to sell you shirts. So I had a call with my legal team on Friday, legal Zoom, and I think they finished up the last of everything that they need from me. So now they've put that in work, and so it's whenever there's a number I need from the state of California. Once I have that number, I can then go to the store I'm buying the stuff from and say, let me buy your stuff, and they can actually sell it to me so that I can sell it to you. And I will sell it to you at approximately the same price that we buy it from them on.
Do we have designs and things?
The first stuff is going to be very basic. It's just going to be the TMRO. It's going to be a TMRO shirt with the
Just
thing.
thought
It's
I
the
should
small
double
store.
check.
The larger store will have better, cooler stuff.
Okay.
So many. Why are you mini Stoj?
Because she's like 4 or 5.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty short. Like,
I don't
I'm
believe you.
153, 54 centimeters.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is in
I
feet and
figured that
stuff.
out once,
but
and it
yeah,
was,
so
like,
I'm like
really
mini,
tiny.
and then like I was like mini, and then my last name shortened is Stoj, so mini Stoj.
It's funny. I'm all about not using U.S.-centric stuff. Like, I don't want to use... Inches doesn't help me. Due to feet. Crazy.
Yeah, she's like 5
5.2
foot.
feet? 5 feet 2 inches? No, 0.2 inches.
Yeah,
How tall are you?
5'4".
Yay, 5 feet. I'm actually 5 feet.
Yeah,
Yay.
she's like exactly 5 feet. So she's 4 inches shorter than me.
Oh, is Australia totally metric? So are you guys...
Yeah, we're fully metric.
good for you. Who is imperial anymore other than the U.S.? Anyone else?
No one.
We're stupid. I think imperial is stupid. But the problem is when you grow up with it, everything you know is, that's what it is. And it's everything around you is imperial. So switching to metric isn't this simple like, hey, I'll just switch to metric now. Because then every other thing you have to do is imperial again. It's ridiculous. So they should force us all to change to metric. Grumbly, angry man noises. All right. The delay is super short now. All right. I will say something. All world is metric except USA. I said that as soon as it popped up. Oh, what got you interested in space? Did we ask you that?
Actually, when I was maybe like 8 or 10 or something, my dad bought me this book. It was called Universe, and it was like maybe like this thick, and it was like a huge textbook, and it was just everything about the universe. And I read it, and I was like, wow, the universe is awesome. So then I was like, all right, I'll just like look up the NASA website. And I used to watch NASA TV all the time, like when I was a kid, and I would like stay up to watch shuttle launches because usually they were like at 3 a.m. Australian time. But I didn't realize that there was like 2 countdown clocks. So I would try and work out what time to get up from like the proper countdown clock, which I didn't know had like holds and stuff. So I'd get up at like 3 a.m. and the shuttle wouldn't actually launch until like 6, 7 a.m.
L
So that whole
minus
time
versus
I'm like,
T minus.
yeah. So I was like, hey, like, why hasn't it launched yet? So I'll just stay up like and have no sleep because I couldn't work out the time
We have
difference.
a space pod about that.
We do.
Oh.
We actually have a space
Featuring
pod
me.
featuring her talking about the different times that NASA uses and why you cannot trust the L minus or the T minus clock, and you have to only trust the L minus clock, which they don't advertise, which is the hard part. Yep.
So I learned that lesson.
Oh, Hans Klopik? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
I know, I always get his name wrong.
You are, because you watch NASA TV, you officially are a dedicated space geek. I try to watch NASA TV, but it puts me to sleep. It is, they have this uncanny ability to take the most awe-inspiring and awesome thing that humans are doing and turn it into the most mundane and boring television coverage ever. And I'm just
Yeah, I agree.
it's so terrible.
That's why I think maybe like what I'm doing with my space sports, I think it's really important because when I try and watch NASA TV and see what they're doing on space station with in regards to the science, it's always so kind of technical because they're always talking with the principal investigators from those experiments. And you're just like, okay, I want to know what that science is, but I don't understand what you're saying. So what I try and do is grab the science because I've studied it and I can kind of digest it and put it back to the viewers in a way that kind of you guys understand and try and make the science of the International Space Station cool so people get excited about it. And I always try and kind of link it back to how this helps Earth so people are like, yeah, the space station is cool. We do science on there that actually helps us down on Earth. So that's why I love doing what I do.
It's the spirit of our no acronym rule. The whole reason is exactly that. We want to be inclusive and we want people to understand what we're talking about as opposed to using technical terms, and you nailed it, right? And it's not just the acronyms, it's you can use regular words and string them together in such a way that you're like, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. And you do a great job of actually saying it in an understandable and relatable way, which makes your space pods awesome.
Yay!
What are you trying to do? All right, I think we're wrapping up on this. Is there anything we didn't cover that you wanted to talk about, by the way?
No, I think you guys got all the cool stuff out about my life.
Ripped it out of you. All right.
Oh, I do want to be Australia's first female astronaut, but hey, so NASA or if anyone else is watching that wants to hire me.
Well, how do you define astronaut? So if you go up on a Lynx or an X-Core flight, or that's all the same, Lynx or a Virgin Galactic flight, and you cross that 100-kilometer boundary, are you an astronaut now? Does that count?
I would like to say it counts, but in a way, astronauts are almost like they're specialized because they've done all this extra kind of training and can perform professional kind of tasks in the space environment, whereas a space tourist passes that line, but then they don't really kind of contribute to our
You want to be a contributing astronaut. You want to contribute to the. All right, that's fair.
I want to do like space science, or I want to just even if I'm just a test astronaut to like, hey, here, go and live on the moon for a while and see if you die.
Hey, go live on the moon for a while and see if you die.
I still volunteer.
I think that needs to be on a shirt.
There was a tweet, I want to say it was from Jeff Faust not that long ago. He must have done an article on it from Space News that basically read, like, woman gets Mars One tattoo in hopes of bettering her chances. You can guess how that turned out. And that's exactly how that sounded to me. Of like, go live on the moon for a while, see if you die.
I want to live on the moon too, by the way.
Guess how that turned out.
All right.
I even volunteered with Copenhagen suborbitals to like be their astronaut. I sent them a tweet and I was like, hey, I'm really short and I don't weigh much, so if you use me as your astronaut, you don't have to use as much fuel.
What'd they say?
Awesome.
They didn't reply.
Oh, well, we know them, so if you're serious. Although I'm going to have to say that is not a participating astronaut. You're doing nothing but doing this the entire time and just kind of like trying to not throw up.
While flipping and spinning.
Like I said, while trying to not throw up. Yeah, or pass out, I suppose. Although that's going to be an impressive ride. Yeah.
I'm sure we could get some science out of it, like, you know, my change in heart rate and stress levels in my blood and stuff. So.
Well, I can predict that with pretty high accuracy, I think, just sitting right here, right now. All right, trying to not throw up. I didn't say not throwing up. I said trying to not throw up. All right. I think we're done. I think we're winding down. So, all right, everyone. Lisa, thank you so much for taking time out of your Sunday morning, your Mother's Day. You watch the live shows on a fairly regular basis, and I didn't really. 7 a.m. is not too terrible, but it's still pretty early, and that sucks. So, but I appreciate the commitment to the space pods and to the show and to helping inspire other people around the planet to get excited about space. It's a big deal, and I'm happy to have you on the team.
Thanks.
All right. On that note, everyone, I think we be done. We did the open, do the show, really editable part. I think we out. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Bye,
High five.
guys.
High five. Like that. High five. Wait, right there.
Wait,
high
wait.
five.
There
High
we go.
five.
Wait,
High
that
five.
way.
We got it.
Hey.
Okay.
So, Lisa, how's it going over in wherever you are? Oh, you're in Australia?
It's good. It's kind of cold.
Oh, yeah, here too. What's kind of cold for you?
Like, I don't even know what the temperature is. But it's cold.
All right, 1 unit of cold.
Yeah.
So you're in Australia, right? No, where are you at? Yeah. Okay. So here's what I don't understand. If you're on the other side of the world, and you're basically
Why do I have no audio from you?
from me,
Yeah,
I'm right
I
here.
have no volume.
Oh, did I hit the Shut up. All right, is that better? I hit buttons. God. So what I don't understand is why your picture is right side up instead of upside down right now.
That was such a patronizing laugh.
This is going to be a fantastic show. I'm super excited for it. All right.
I'm super nervous, actually.
Why are you nervous? You've done these before.
Yeah, I know, but like, talking about me, like,
You're just going to
I
talk
have
about
anything
stuff you like.
interesting to say.
No. We're going to talk. Oh, you'd be surprised. Dude, I'm super too lazy to go all the way over there. If I can talk about this stuff for an hour every week, then you will be just fine. We're just going to talk about stuff that you enjoy doing and sciencey things.
Just sit on the couch right there and just do the show.
This is going to be the show from now on. It's just going to be this shot right here. I'm going to be behind Dutta. Ready? No, I'm waiting for you to sit down so I can take care of everything. I mean, you're just taking too long. That's all I know. All I know is that you're taking too long. Dutta, can you bring up Carrie Ann's mic?
Carrie Ann's mic and
Oh, right.
There you go.
Live. Okay. Hi, chat room.
Hi. How are you?
Not bad.
Yeah.
She's nervous. She shouldn't be nervous.
I could hear
I'm
her.
fine, I'm
She
fine.
just couldn't hear me. It's different. Or I couldn't hear me, or both, or something.
There's a little. Here, Lisa, if it helps. You see, if you look at Dutta, go to my shot. You can actually see right there where the set doesn't actually cover up the background. Oh my God. All right, one of these, more like so, and then do a focus thingy. Focus. Oh, that was a bad call. How do those cameras look, Dutta, with the remembering that I can't do anything to this one other than iris? This one? Yes. All right. I'm going to hit this button. I'm going to regret that. Right about there. Is that too bright still? Yeah. Or right there? Yeah. All right. Are we ready? Internet? Hello, Internet. By the way, hi, Internet.
oh, hello.
I like how you put the date.
What? What'd I do wrong with the
You
date?
didn't do anything wrong with the date. You didn't do anything wrong with the date. I don't know what you want me to say.
You put the date in. I actually just copied this from 8/13. Yeah, you put it in there.
It's the 10th of May, 2015.
Yeah, that's funny. You're funny. You're funny. I like it.
Actually, wait. What time is it there?
7 a.m.
So for her, it is
It is
the 10th.
the 10th of May.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. Sorry.
That's
I
amazing.
forgot. You guys are like back in time.
We are back in time.
On tomorrow. Actually, I'm in tomorrow right now.
You just blew my mind.
Oh my God.
Time travel on camera. Ready?
Yeah.
There you go.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Wait.
Today?
Today.
Tomorrow.
Today. Tomorrow. That's amazing.
That game's never gonna get old.
You know, we should just
It's a terrible
we should
Grover
just
impression.
air this. This should be the show.
This is all we're gonna do all day.
Is there like a pre-dark show? Is that a thing?
We'll cut this out and tack it on to the end of After Dark.
Oh my God! Or the beginning of After Dark.
No, do it at the end because then it's completely backwards in every single way. We're just gonna do the whole show in reverse.
I don't know where our glasses are. I feel like an idiot. Here we
All right.
go.
Well, I use this one.
No, I'm using this. Which one is that?
Disneyland.
Oh, I can't use Disneyland.
Yes, you can. We're wearing the same.
Oh yeah, I can.
Vax says we're actually watching today on tomorrow.
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Tomorrow we'll watch it again, though.
All right. Let's do the show. Oh, shnikey. Oh, for Pete's sake. We're never going to start. We're never going to start this show.
We're never gonna
are we?
start
Let me
this
show you how to
show.
do it.
No.
So Supersource is there, right? Yeah. And then you go to Supersource.
heaven's sakes.
And then box 1. And then it
not gonna
needs to
work.
be on this row. You press what you want.
This is
And then
all
box
stupid,
2.
though.
Press what you want.
It's almost like we know what we're doing, but we don't.
We don't. Don't worry. We don't.
Yeah, no, I'm not
I
worried.
think you want. Yeah, that's the right.
Telling Lisa
And
not to
then-
worry.
And
'cause-
then nope. So box
I'm
3.
just chilling.
Hit this enable
No,
button.
I know.
Box 3.
Yep. Now box 4. Right now, click art. And then you want it to be media player 1. Yep. And then you want it to be foreground instead of background.
Hans, it's hard
There
to
you go.
clap to
Now go
relax.
back
You
to
know
box
that, right?
1. Use your joystick. Move it around.
All right. This is like this. This is gonna go like this. I can read that.
There you go. I should probably make those boxes smaller.
Oh, that's why. Ha 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 ha.
Mini Stoj is huge. She's overtaking the other box. Right here. I'm going to take you to air so everyone can see what you're doing.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna
I
do
know.
it live.
Do it live! I know, there's a lot of setup work that actually goes into silly little things like this. And then I forget to save presets so that you have to do it every week.
Single week.
Over and over and over again.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And you know what's going to happen is I'm going to forget to save this preset again.
Yeah.
So next time we need to use it, oh yeah.
Are you okay there, Carrie?
Yeah? Why wouldn't I be?
Dear Internet, we are sorry. Just imagine, you know, the worst thing is when we have Tori Bruno on, because that will happen someday.
No.
This is exactly what it's still going to be like. This is how it always is.
Yeah, but Tori has handlers. That's the difference.
Tori does have handlers,
So-
and they are not letting him on this show.
No, they're not.
You say that's going to happen one day until they see this show.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get.
No, that's why it hasn't happened yet, is they have seen this
We're
show.
gonna-
In fact, they were all he was like, yeah, no, that sounds great. And then someone watched an episode, they're like, don't do it.
Should I not tell them about our plan to get Tori drunk and in a closet one day and just film the whole entire episode via GoPro?
That would be awesome.
No, I shouldn't talk about that.
No,
okay,
no,
that's
we
good.
don't want to make that up, but we weren't telling the public about that particular plan.
No, that's too bad.
All right, are we gonna do this thing?
Are we?
I don't know. Dada, do you have everything you need now?
I think I'm good.
Really? I mean, the thing that you could have mentioned 30 minutes ago that you didn't have, you now have? You're good?
Carrie Ann was not in place 30 minutes ago. I could not have set Supersource, so no.
That's true.
All right. Touche.
Talk to me about that when you get recording decks in place.
Oh my God. Start the show. Somebody hit the buttons. Make it go.
Fading to black.
Oh my God, he's so dramatic.
And welcome to tomorrow.